The making of Sree-Siddha-Modakam, one of the really magical, wonderful, supreme kind of rasana.
What are you doing now, sir?
Yeah. Right now I am peeling the outer cover of an important ingredient in a rasana which I am making. Sree-Siddha-Modakam.
Okay.
So this herb is called, or rather this plant is called Amruta, and this is to be peeled before use. And then it is to be dried and cut into pieces and powdered and all that.
You have done this before?
Yeah, of course. From childhood onwards. My great father was a genius Ayurvedic entity, let us say so.
Okay.
So I have been helping him making Ayurvedic, higher order Ayurvedic items. So this one, Sree-Siddha-Modakam, I think in the last 10 years, I have made it at least 7-8 times.
Oh.
Most recent was for Tintin.
So, what is that you have applied on your face?
Face, I have again sort of rediscovered an ancient configuration of plants, and I have made a kind of a, let's say in the modern language, a kind of a face application or a face cream by which the skin of the face will become extremely smooth and glowing and fair.
Sir?
Yeah.
So, can you tell me the specific advantages of Sree-Siddha-Modakam?
Of course. Yeah. Sree-Siddha-Modakam, the specific advantages.
Yeah.
Rather, why a human being can choose or make the genius choice of taking Sree-Siddha-Modakam, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I have a book with me right now. It's a great book. Okay. Yoga-Retna-Pradipika. Written maybe about 150 years back. Okay. It's in Malayalam language. Okay. The details of Sree-Siddha-Modakam are written in page number 476 of this book. Okay.
Okay.
Hello. Sree-Siddha-Modakam. See that? All right.
Yes.
Yeah. In fact, if we really read it and understand the implications of it, it is absolutely mysterious, magical, and I would say unbelievable, especially for the Western medical world, or maybe for the so-called modern educated people. Quite possible that the advantages mentioned are incredible. I'll read on. Yeah, this is a rasana to be taken for a full year.
Okay.
Yeah. I will tell you the final statement. You know. Beyond all the consequences, I will read in Malayalam.
Yeah.
Sakshat Jagadishne pole, Ishtahara Viharyayam. Ishtahara Viharyayam.
Oh.
Okay, like me, I can eat anything, I drink, I smoke cigarettes, see.
Okay.
Ishtahara Viharyayam. That means you can take anything you want to eat. You can go anywhere, you can do anything, you can freak out, like, and enjoy life. Okay.
All right.
shad-oormmi rahidhanayam. Oormmi meaning weaknesses. Shad-oormmi, there are 6 possible vulnerabilities for the human body. Without that, so that all will vanish. Then see, I don't even need aspects to read it. I'm 73. Okay. Shad-oormmi rahidhanaya dehiyayam kalpavasi jeevichirikkunnavanayam. That means living for 100 years. Kalpam meaning 100.
Okay.
Okay. Kalpavasi jeevichirikkunnavanayam. Jeevichirikkunna kalam muzhuvan yuvavayum. That means you will live like a young person. No. Young person meaning not necessarily by the appearance of the body and all that, but the spirit will be like that of a youth, between 25 to 28 kind of a thing, alright?
Okay.
Ashta siddhimanayam bhavikum. That means you will get the siddhi, you will be empowered by the 8 blessings, 8 aiswaryas. They are all very huge, which I don't want to mention here. Sree-Siddha-Modakam, Siddha Vidyadharadigal Kudi Samadhichitulladam. That means the ancient rishis, ancient unique individuals with wisdom. Siddha Vidyadhara. That means the people, individuals of great wisdom and siddhis, empowerment, even they have recommended this. That's why I am interested in Sree-Siddha-Modakam. There are about 18-20 rasayanas, but I am more interested in Sree-Siddha-Modakam, which actually I have given to at least 9 of my trainees over the last 25 years, starting with Jagan, then Ajit Basu, then Uma Maheshwari, Prashant, then Meenakshi, then Tintin, and so on. Right now, the one which you shot is being prepared for Parvati. In the level of Tripura Sundari. So it's a part of Tripura Sundari project. Tripura meaning body, mind, intellect. So all the 3 will get empowered, and the intellects or the potentialities of these 3 things will be automatically evolved by the help of this rasayana. Like good food you eat, good health you develop. So it is a kind of an ultimate good food working at the deeper orbits of the human design and setting and internal process. For example, I will tell you the consequences of this thing, this rasayana. For example, you can have a shot of this. Those who understand Malayalam can read it. See this part of the paragraph. Yeah, I will read out. You have to be taking it for 365 days, I mean 12 months. After 1 month, the great power of conceptualization and language and thinking power will be developed. In fact, I am a psychology student. I studied physiological psychology, and I wondered, just by taking this food, the thought, the speech, the language will develop. I thought language is only a part of learning. A lot. You read a lot, you write a lot, your language will develop. Of course, it will develop. But this will do much more wonders. Perhaps the creative thinking might be developing, because all thinking is happening in the neuronal networks. The language you speak is not written anywhere in the brain, It is not written anywhere in the body. So it's all neuronal processes. So in the first month, it works on the cerebral cortical language center, actually. In the second month, രണ്ടാം മാസം കഴിയുമ്പോൾ ബലവർണ്ണങ്ങളോട് കൂടിയവനായി. That means by the end of the second month, Balam. Balam is not exactly the so-called strength. That's the second aspect. Balam meaning that the power to continue to sustain application of the force of the body. Like the people there in the field, who work from the early morning to late evening, continuously. They have no tiredness.
Something like stamina or something.
Yeah, something like stamina. Very correct. Okay. Yeah. Varnangalodudi. Varnam meaning not necessarily complexion, but there will be kind of an elegance of the skin. Bela varnangalodudi. In the second month, okay. Third month, entire body will be purified. All impurities in the body, and precipitations of the food particles, in the intestine and other cellular locations, they all will get eliminated. Thereby, great amount of immunity will be developed. All right. നാലാം മാസത്തിൽ ശ്വാസകാസങ്ങളും ശമിക്കും. That means by the end of 4th month, Swasa meaning respiratory weaknesses and other fluid weaknesses will be resolved. In fact, respiration of a great majority of people are really not okay. You look at the respiration of the cats and the dogs, it's very smooth and precisely rhythmic because of the body, their control or the way they manage their body, their movements and all that. But for human beings, they do not know how to manage the body. They sit for a long time, they do not know exactly how to, okay? That's why the modern exercises and yoga practices are required for only human beings. Okay, doing, for example, you do Surya Namaskar every day morning. That is a good thing that will enable a little bit of body movement control and respiration control. So all respiratory problems will be resolved. That's why during this COVID virus, great lot of people died because of respiratory disorders. Okay, that's why incubators and all this were required. It was not required for all the COVID affected people. So they all had already respiratory problems. That's why. Okay, so great lot of people have respiratory problems. I have taken this maybe around the age of 43. So I have been smoking maybe from the age of 14. I have no respiratory problem. Even now I sing even high-pitched songs. I have about 8,000 songs in this mule. I can talk for hours together. I take sessions from morning 9:30 to 5 o'clock continuously. I have taken sessions during training programs in creativity from morning 9:30 to night 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock for 3 consecutive days. So these are the advantages, of course. Whatever I am now is definitely the blessing and the wonder of this Rasayana, Sree-Siddha-Modakam. Alright? And that is the case with all the 9 trainees who I am talking about. They are all having a wonderful time. They are all working in senior positions in many parts of the world. Their colleagues are surprised about them because they are present all the time. When great majority of managers have stress disorders and other depressions and other body ailments, most of them have body ailments like constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, depression and things like that. These people are absolutely free and freak. And one of them are in CEO position, they are in vice president position, top faculty, in top colleges, top management institutes and all that. Now, and in the 5th month, there is something very important. Vishaya Vairagya. That means an apparent control with sexuality. Vishaya Vairagya.
Okay.
Most people, especially men, are just victims of the instinct of sex. When that sexual instinct happens, they have to do it. Like other emotions are under beautiful control. The Sree-Siddha-Modakam will help them engage with their sexual instinct, so they will have complete smooth control over their sexuality. So they will be able to have a real romantic sexual experience. Otherwise, it is an organic sexual experience, just organic, just to transcend organic, orgasmic instinct, I would say. So that's all. So that will become very clear. Okay. And then in the 6th month, Jara Naragalku Samanam. Jara meaning wrinkles. Samanam, okay? And Nara, I mean the so-called grey hair. It will samanam, it will be reduced. Okay. Even at the age of 75, 80, 85, 90, it will be reduced. Okay. That's not a main purpose, but that is the consequence of this rasana, alright? But that indicates what you call the total integration of the circulations of the liquids of the body, the vayus of the body. That is it, okay? Again, in the 7th month, Sharira Kandi, that means the energy field of the body will increase. People will feel some strange comfort in the presence of you. Alright. In the 8th month, Belam. Belam meaning, the same old thing, that's stamina. Okay? In the 9th month, Dirkha is longevity. That means that a given body, in its proper conception and delivery and embryonic condition, there is a destiny for a lifetime. Okay? Most people do not reach that. Okay? So that perfect, healthy, like a cat, he will go to that death. perfect cat-like body, okay? Then Patil, in the 10th month, Swara Madhuryam. That's again surprising. After 10 months of taking this Swara Madhuryam, that means the voice becomes very clear and sharp. And voice becoming clear and sharp is very important for the person, because the person's consciousness is engaging with itself by the sounding. That's why the importance of mantras and all that, okay?
Okay.
The you exists in you by your sounding also. Then you can sing. In fact, I never used to be such a good singer. I used to sing during my college days. But right now I can sing above average. That is, I can very surely declare that because of the feedback I received. That's pure songs. I never used to sing songs of that level. Definitely never.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. It just comes to me, alright? Now, and in the 11th one, the Sharira Shakti, that is strength of the body. You lift weights or, Shakti, that is Shakti. That is strength of the body, and the other one is Balam of the body, stamina. So strength and stamina are totally two different things.
Yeah.
And in the 12th month, Adrishyamaya Dehakadi, that means a very subtle energy, strength of the body. You become the original energy of the body, like the body of, let us say, proverbial rishis or the yogis. Okay? That is the possibility. Then, idu koodade, whatever I said in the before. These are the advantages of Sree-Siddha-Modakam. So this was taken definitely by the Siddhas and the rishis of the past. And we are so lucky. I feel myself so lucky. I feel great about me, not because of my doctoral degree or my writing 9 books or anything. I feel greatly lucky that I am just able to prepare this wonderful rasayana and offer it to some people. And I enjoy seeing the development and the wonders of them. Alright?
All right.
Okay.